It's still Breakfast Daily, and you are welcome. Now it's time for us to get into our tech segment, the segment that you don't really need to be a tech bro, but if you want to be a tech bro, actually you can sit and enjoy this segment. So we have Stephen Nasser-Wede with us, a digital marketing consultant, who is going to help us navigate the topic, online shopping. Is it safe? Stephen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Fine.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Is it safe?
That's the question.
Yes.
We'll answer it as we go on.
Yeah.
We'll answer as we go on.
Sure.
So, online shopping. Last week we talked about online shopping, that retailers need to put their products online. Today we're talking about us as shoppers. The truth is you can't avoid it these days. There are three main reasons that I like to give. Number one is the convenience. For a lot of us, we leave home very early. We don't have the time to go out to the open market or anywhere to go and shop. So the convenience of even if you're in Trotro or at the back of the Uber, being able to shop online, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one I often give is the range of products. Some of these shops have a good range of products. So when you go, it's not like you're standing in one shop and you're seeing, they have a good range of products. So if, let's say, you're looking for a watch, for example, it will give you different brands. And so you get that. Plus, some of them also source their products from abroad. So it means you get the quality that you would get, if you were living abroad or whatever. I know people who've stopped buying from UK, for example, because they have shops here that sell the same TM tire weight and the rest here. So that's great. And suits and things like that. The last one, which people often don't talk about, is price. For a lot of these online shops, they don't have a big supermarket, like big building. They sometimes even keep the products in some garage or the bedroom. Some of these people, so, and they cut a lot of overheads, including shop attendants and the rest. And what we hope is that they will pass on the saving onto consumers. Not all of them do that, but some do. So sometimes you get good discounts when you shop
good
in these
ones
places.
do.
Yeah, the good ones.
Yeah.
So those are things to look out for, and these are reasons why some of us choose to shop online.
Right.
So then, as you're shopping online, there are things you want to look out for because there are risks involved, which is why we're asking if it's safe. The first risk is often identity theft, because when you are signing up to shop online, you need to create an account, create a basket. So they will ask you for some details, your email, your card details, your address for delivery, and things like that. So people can easily get access to these information and use it to blackmail you, or even what we call identity theft, where they go and sit somewhere online and pose as you and be doing all sorts of things. So it's very, very critical that you watch out for some of these things. We'll talk about how to avoid these risks in a minute. The second one you need to avoid also is like making sure that your card details are not stolen.
Yeah.
Because once somebody has your card details and the checks are not done properly by the merchant on the other side, they can easily use it to shop. There have been instances where you go, you buy something from a shop, the next minute somebody has gone to buy another thing from even another country with your card details. And this one, let's face it, sometimes it's even the people at the shops, the shop attendants who steal your details and give it to their friends to use online. So be careful. This is why, these days, they're contactless, card things. So don't even give them the card to use, to touch. Or even hotels in particular, where you leave your card there and you shop for a while. So watch out for these things. The next one is also like data breach, because some of these websites, e-commerce platforms, they are not hosted at great places. So sometimes all these people from Eastern Europe, they hack into this website and get the data. There have been cases where even iTunes has been hacked and people's details, their Apple account details have been accessed and used, at least even blackmail them.
That's iCloud,
or even iTunes also, because when you the same Apple password, you use it in your iTunes for Apple Music and things like that. Apple. So when they get it, they use it for that. Okay.
Wow.
The last one, of course, is fake products, which you need to watch out for. Because because the thing is online, you don't get to touch or feel it.
Sure.
So when you're shopping there, make sure that you're shopping from the right place, and also just zoom into the product images, make sure that the logo looks all right.
No, when you say zoom into the product, sometimes it's dicey. I remember someone actually buying a kitchen set. Well,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, pans, the pots, and everything.
That's a bit tricky.
And it was looking all nice. And he said, "Oh my God, I'm buying this because it looks cheap." When the thing came, they were toys.
Yeah.
They were actually toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was the same picture, but he just thought it was bigger because the descriptions didn't even match.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you said it there. Watch the descriptions as well. One of the things I often say is that these scammers, they are never, thorough. So you find that this description of something is missing, that you use it to catch them, that this one.
And should you use that as a red flag?
Yes.
That should
use it
be
as a red flag. If something's don't add up, use it as a red flag.
So what about reviews? I do
That's
reviews.
another one. Yeah. The reviews. So, but the challenge is that in Ghana, but with the local ones, not all of them allow reviews.
True.
Plus, some of us also don't like to review products.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
So, but we should all contribute, because if you review the product, then you are saving somebody
Someone
from
else. True.
and even ratings and things like that. I build websites for some of these people. When you tell them no, I love people to review, they say, oh, but when people come and there's only one review, they will think the product is not genuine. I said, you grow these things.
You grow the reviews. Yeah.
Yeah, and encourage people, give people rewards to review your. Okay, so these are things. You need.
I once bought a laptop for
Yes.
my daughter from one of these popular online shopping platforms, and the laptop arrived at the destination, at the address, and apparently it wasn't what it was sold to be, what it was said to be. Oh yeah. And it's one of these reputable online shopping platforms. So you just assume that they would have done whatever checks they need to do to make sure that, because it's an open place where people are allowed to bring their products onto this platform.
That's
to
what
shop.
I was going to say. See, some of these platforms operate what we call shop in shop, and they have merchants there, so they sell their own products. But they also allow people to have their own little shops there.
Okay.
And if they don't check, if their standards are not great, so they don't check to make sure that the people they are allowing to shop on, to display on their platform are maintaining the standards, then you're likely to face some of these.
Yeah.
Right. So, and mostly I think we've been talking about websites.
Yeah.
What about, let's bring it down.
To social media.
Yeah, down to social media, down to the ordinary Ghanaians
Yeah.
level, because everybody's shopping on Instagram, everybody's
Yeah.
talking about Instagram fraud and all of that.
Yeah.
So what should we be looking out for?
Couple of things. The first thing I always look out for is how big is the Instagram account or Facebook account. Okay, so is this something that a lot of people have subscribed to? You find that sometimes some of them, they spring up tomorrow.
Yeah.
The next day, they are selling all sorts of things that you don't expect people to buy. So look at it. How many followers, for example, have they got any reviews? The product listing itself, has it got any likes, any comments on it, this and that? The other thing I often do is some of these people, I will DM them and see how quickly they respond. For some of these, if they are running proper business, they'll have people on standby, or at least they'll have a bot that will engage you. Some of them, they put it there and they go to sleep. So it'll take days, then
That's a red flag.
that's a red flag, because if you have issues and you want to return it will take forever to get your money back. So look out on the platform, look for some of these things. And I often say that, yes, some of them, they would insist that, send money before. Never do that.
No.
Always pay at the door on delivery. So when they bring it, the courier is there, the biker is there, open it, check, is it the real deal? If not, call the guy and say, no, this is not what I ordered.
Yeah.
You can go back. So those are things you need to look out for. Don't pay on social. If you're shopping from social media, don't pay online. That I will guarantee you, because it's not safe. And a lot of them, they just, you
So
report them
always
today.
cash on delivery.
Cash on delivery. If you're
Always
shopping,
cash on delivery.
you report them today, and they delete the account, and they go and
create
create
a
a new
new
Create a
account.
new account. And you know the thing is, about followers is
Yeah.
that people buy followers these days. So,
No, but how has it grown? Not everybody can check
yeah,
these.
I
So-
think it's about, for me, I think it's about the organic growth. You can have
Yes,
1,000,
yeah.
but I could see that, okay, you are a genuine person.
You know, one of the things.
and the 1,000 are engaged. So you see
Yes.
comments and likes on
Yeah.
the posts. So
One
they
of the
come.
things I use as my go-to when it comes to checking whether an account is legit or not is the person messaged you this morning. They created the page last night, right? And they don't even have a single post. on it, but somehow they are messaging you about some opportunity and all of that that you have and everything else. I don't even debate. I don't question. I block. I block. You won't get another chance or not on that account anyway. You know.
I mean, and what you're saying is true. You see, you don't only have to shop. By engaging them, they're getting some information, they're getting data on you, and that could be all they need to do that. So let's get into some of the things we can do to avoid some of these
real
risks.
quick.
First thing, avoid shopping from platforms that are not recognized. So even if it's websites, check, is the domain name registered? Is it a string of like numbers and things like that? Check those things. But some of these people, they can't be bothered to even register a proper domain. Okay, so check those things. Like we said, pay on delivery. That's also one, because if you do that, then you're not using your card, okay, with cash or with a prepaid debit card or Momo. And I think with this card, prepaid debit cards here in Ghana, we need to encourage people. If you're going to shop online, have a prepaid debit card. So when you're going to shop, if I'm going to shop this afternoon, I put the money on the card. Enough money. I use the money to pay for it, and I don't put any more money on it until I have. Because if you use your debit card, the one that's linked to your account, and they get access to it, they mean they have access to your main
account,
all your money, which is risky. So avoid that one. Then also don't share personal information like we've talked about. Even the address and things like that. Yes, register the address there, but if they are asking you things, or especially when they call you, like the call center, you call the call center, or somebody calls you from the shop and they're asking you questions, don't disclose some of these things. If they need information, they should have it already. It's like when a bank calls and somebody asking you at the bank, what's your address, this and that. You're calling me from the bank.
True.
You should have this information. Don't come and ask me, okay? And then use strong passwords and then change them regularly. Like whether it's Amazon or whatever, change them regularly. And don't use passwords you use on different platforms.
I like to use one.
That's risky.
My password runs through
everything.
Lot of my accounts.
It's risky. They hack one.
It's simpler for me, but I know the risk involved. It's like once they have access to it, they can literally go through all my accounts and I'm done for. So I have to figure out a way of saving passwords, locking them somewhere. Of course, the Apple platform has this keychain thing.
The keychain thing.
So that
helps. Another one I want to talk to people about, a lot of these merchants, they have an email newsletter or system that they use. So they always send you emails about products and things. Always look out for phishing emails. No, we call phishing emails, where the email comes and it looks like it's from, let's say, Amazon, but the link looks dodgy and all sorts.
We get that a lot from Instagram. You get you actually get emails saying, "Oh, you requested a verification. Click this. Click this link, and then we will help you go through."
Because they've seen you are popular and they want to hack into your account.
Right.
No, there was one
they target a lot of these influencers and people like that.
There was one actually going around yesterday about your Ghana card, and if you want your Ghana card, here's a link to get access to,
those are all phishing.
It was very strange, but yes, it's a real thing that's going on.
And there's one that I want to talk about. Avoid shopping when you are on Wi-Fi platforms, unsecure Wi-Fi platforms.
Okay.
Unsecure.
So, but it's not even. You see, if it's your own Wi-Fi at home where you've got from where, but some of us, maybe while we're waiting at the airport, we decide to shop because there's a free Wi-Fi, or we're sitting at the hotel lobby and start shopping. A lot of these Wi-Fi, are free. When you do that, you expose
yourself.
Your data to. I know. I don't want to mention names, but there's hotels in this town that offer free Wi-Fi.
I shop everywhere. That's my problem.
And even when I go there to work, I notice that when I use their Wi-Fi, over the next couple of days, I get a lot of junk mail.
Okay.
Because a lot of these platforms, the only way they are able to offer you that is that they share your data with their partners and merchants and things like that.
Okay.
So all of a sudden you are being sent emails about cancer, whatever, mail, whatever, all sorts, because they've targeted you, and you want to use something. So when you are shopping, don't use these platforms, because some of them are also, prone to.
Interesting. Interesting. Nasser, there's a lot more we can talk about. But how do people get in touch with you?
Look for @Nasser on Twitter.
On Twitter, @Nasser. Fantastic. Well, we'll take a quick break, and whilst we are on our break, let's enjoy the entertainment highlights.